कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखाम् वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। Hanumanji has arrived on the island of Sri Lanka now, in the Sundarakanda of Srimad Valmiki Ramayana, after a very, very wonderful feat of flying over the ocean. People swim in the ocean. Some people try to cross the ocean, maybe one or two, very, very rare people can cross the ocean by swimming. So Hanuman has gone by flight. He has taken off and then landed on the island of Lanka, but there also he has climbed upon a mountain. From the mountain he is viewing the beautiful city of Sri Lanka, looking like Amaravati. Amaravati is the abode of the Devatas, what we call as Svarga, absolutely looking like Svarga, beautifully decorated, embellished in every manner, whatever possible. Sri Lanka is looking very, very grand to Hanuman. Remember that Hanuman has taken a small size now. He is not of the same big size with which he flew down. He is of a very small size, a normal size. We are on page now. We start on page number 17. Dvitiyaha sargaha. It's a canto, second canto, reflecting on the difficulty of penetrating into Lanka, which was strongly guarded by ogres. Hanuman further contracts his body and enters it at moonrise. Sasagaramana-drishyam atikramya mahabalaha trikutasya tate lankam स्थितस्वस्थो ददर्शः ततः पादपमुक्तेन पुष्पवर्षेण वीर्यवान् अभिवृष्टस्ततस्तत्र पुष्पमयो हरिः योजनानां शतं श्रीमान् तीर्त्वाप्युत्तमविक्रमः अनिश्वसन् कपिस्तत्र ग्लानिमधिगच्छति शतान्यहं योजनानां क्रमेयं सुबहून्यपि किं पुनः सागरस्यान्तम् संख्यातं शतयोजनम् स तु वीर्यवतां श्रेष्ठः प्लवतामपि चोत्तमः जगाम वेगवान् लङ्काम् लङ्घयित्वा महोदधिम् शाद्वलानि च नीलानि गन्धवन्ति वनानि च मधुमन्ति च मध्येन Jalamanagavanti cha Shailanscha taru sanchannan Vanarajischa pushpita Abhichakrama tejasvi Hanuman Plavagarshapha. Now he is going to enter Sri Lanka. He doesn't feel tired at all, even after having traveled 100 yojanas, which is about 450 kilometers. Even then he is not feeling tired. He says, even more, if I have to travel even more hundreds of yojanas, I am ready to go. Because he has come with an absolute purpose. Without any fatigue, I will be able to go. So standing at ease on a slope of the Trikuta mountain. So at the shore of the ocean, seashore, there he finds the Trikuta mountain, which is actually on the border of Sri Lanka. Now he is crossing the Trikuta mountain, all the trees, standing at ease on a slope of the Trikuta mountain, on having negotiated the inviolable sea. Hanuman, who was endowed with extraordinary might, surveyed Lanka, so the tradition goes. So he stands there and surveys Lanka. Just like a radar. He himself is the radar. He is taking a complete assessment of how Lanka is. Covered all over by a shower of blossoms, discharged by the trees on all sides, the powerful monkey looked as if consisting of flowers only. So he is standing there and suddenly there is a breeze. He is a Pavana Kumar. So by the breeze, the flowers are falling on him as though flowers also want to offer their prayers to Hanuman. Even on having covered 100 yojanas, 800 miles, look at that. That time Sri Lanka must have been further away. A little continental drift, I told you, no? Lanka must have been further away that time, 800 miles. The glorious monkey who was endowed with prowess of the first magnitude did not gasp for breath, nor did he experience any fatigue. So absolutely powerful personality of Hanuman, with all the grace of Sri Ram and with all the grace of all the devatas, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, everybody has graced him. The ocean Maharaja also graced him. So he is now absolutely free from any gasping, ready for further activity. He said to himself, I am able to journey many hundreds of miles, to say nothing of reaching the opposite shore of a sea, which has been calculated as being at a distance of 100 yojanas only. My capacity is much more than this. What difference does 100 yojanas make for me? Just 100 yojanas of crossing the sea is not at all a big task for me. Having negotiated, crossed the sea, Hanuman, for his part, was the foremost of powerful beings and a jewel among the monkeys, and was full of energy, reached Lanka. From the shore, he has reached Lanka city. He paused through the dark green meadows and groves full of fragrance, nay, full of trees and full of honey too. The glorious Hanuman, the foremost of monkeys, further coasts through the mountains covered with trees and groves laden with blossoms. So he is slowly passing the jungle, then reaching the city of Lanka through the jungle now. Satasminnachale tishtan vanani upavanani cha sanagagre sthitam lankam dadarsha pavanatmajah saralan karnikaranschа kharjuranscha supushpitan priyalan muchulindanscha kutajan ketakanapi priyangun gandhapurnanscha nipan saptachhadanstatha asanan kovidaranscha karavira पुष्पितान् पुष्पभारनिबद्धांश्च तथा मुकुलितानपि पादपान् विहगाकीर्णान् पवनाधूतमस्तकान् हंसकारण्डवाकीर्णान् वापी पद्मोत्पलावृता आक्रीडन् विधिवान् रम्यान् आक्रीडान् विविधान् रम्यान् विविधाश्च जलाशयान् सन्ततान् विविधैर्वृक्षैः सर्वर्तुफलपुष्पितैः उद्यानानि च रम्याणि ददर्श कपिकुञ्जरः. About 25 to 30 years back, Bangalore had another beautiful name which we don't use nowadays. The garden city of Karnataka was Bangalore. And anywhere from any corner of Bangalore you pass through, you would have definitely crossed hundreds of trees and beautiful gardens, flowers, everything you would have seen in Bangalore. And this Mysore road itself was one of the most beautiful Raja Marga. So you would see trees everywhere, flowers everywhere, and absolutely greenery you used to see, but not naturally to accommodate the needs of the people, to accommodate so many other needs, technology has come and made it comfortable, but we also have lost greenery. So here Lanka is being described by Hanuman, what all he saw there. Most beautiful, absolutely lavishly green place Lanka is. Stationed on that mountain, he saw forests and groves. That son of the wind god also beheld Lanka perched on the top of the mountain. He stood on the mountain and he saw Lanka, beautiful Lanka. Hanuman, an elephant among the monkeys because of his power, further saw Saralas, a species of pine trees, and Karanikaras, as also date palms in full blossom, Priyalas and Muchulindas, a species of oranges, Kutajas, also Ketakas and fragrant Priyangus, trees yielding long pepper as their fruit, Nipas, a species of Kadamba trees, as well as Saptachadas, Asanas, Kovidaras, Karaviras in blossom, as also trees adorned with a load of flowers, as well as those bearing buds only, and which were crowded with birds and whose crests were being shaken by the wind, ponds abounding in swans and karandavas, a species of duck, and carpeted with lotuses and water lilies, lovely pleasure groves of every description of lovely ponds of various kinds, overspread by trees of every species, bearing fruit and flower in all seasons, as also delightful gardens. So this is not the 21st century. It is not a silicon city. It is absolutely lush green with all types of trees, absolutely glowing with trees and greenery. And one could see birds also perched, different types of birds perched there. And he could see ducks, he could see swans, he could see all the beautiful, beautiful reservoirs of water. Now Hanuman is slowly moving towards the heart of the city. We'll continue this tomorrow.